If you're looking for a one-stop shop for small parcel shipping from China to your country, consider using this personal freight forwarder called kuaizi 56. Now, this company offers inspections, consolidation, and shipping to more than 100 countries worldwide. I must say they aren't the cheapest though, but they get the job done and have been in business for years, so they understand the customer pain points and what they need help with. So if you plan to buy on Chinese platforms that only ship to mainland China, like Pinduoduo, 1688, or Taobao, consider using this service. First, let's talk about what you need to actually make an account with them. You'll need a WeChat account. They don't accept making accounts otherwise. I'm sorry, I've asked about email and all that stuff. They just used to using WeChat. So you have to sign up for a WeChat account. If you don't know how to sign up for a WeChat account, you can watch this video here to see exactly how to do so. You will need at least a PayPal account that you can make payments with. The exception is you already have Alipay or WeChat Pay activated, then you don't need that. But in most cases, you don't. You can click the link in the description down below to get started, or simply scan this code on WeChat to register for an account in like 3 seconds. The last thing you will need is patience, as this may be your first time trying this, so you may get frustrated because everything's in Chinese, but I'm going to show you how to use it step by step so things can go smoothly on your first order. Now let's talk about how it works. It's quite simple actually. You order products on Chinese platforms and put the designated kuaizi 56 address inside China. Note that this is the address personalized to your WeChat account, so be sure to put in the right customer codes in the order. Don't be putting my customer code because then I'm going to get the notification for your product when you should have. Then you'll receive a notification on WeChat that your package has arrived at the kuaizi warehouse. On the WeChat program, you confirm to inspect and pack the package accordingly, as well as choose your final destination. After they have inspected the products and you are satisfied with the images or videos they provided you, then you pay for the shipping to its final destination and you wait for your product to arrive. So now let's go into detail about the platform. For this example, I'll be sending this product as a gift to my mother to the USA via kuaizi 56. I'm going to do everything on a mobile device because it is quite unuser friendly when you actually open the web browser version, and I wouldn't recommend using it. If you don't believe me, go ahead and try it yourself. But from my personal experience, the mobile app is the way to go. So first, you're going to log into your kuaizi via WeChat. As I mentioned, you can either scan this QR code up here, or simply, if you're already following them and you have an account, go to WeChat and search for kuaizi 56 and then log into your account. Let me explain the UI quite quickly before we go into more detail. So you have the home page here that kind of gives you promotions and advertisements. That's what's happening. The second one is your shipping estimates. So you can select the country you're shipping to, its approximate weight, its dimensions, and then it will respond with shipping estimates in Chinese yuan. You can also track your order status for the kuaizi package you have in the warehouse using this one. But most importantly, we're going to be spending most of my time in my tab right here. So the first thing you would do is actually put your final address that you would like to ship the product to, because this will make the order process easier. So you can simply click on my receiving address here, and then you can select to click on the blue button to add an address, and then you just add the address details here, and you can in the bottom select if it's your default address or not. Now this is the final address outside of China this product is going to. So once you have added the final address, then you can go ahead and go to my warehouse address up here. And you can see there's two options here. You can select the one for Wuhan, or you can select the one for Shenzhen. And it's super easy to copy these addresses. You just click on the blue button and it will copy the address directly. Now I suggest you pick the location based on where your supplier is located at. So if your supplier is located in close to Shenzhen, choose a Shenzhen warehouse. If your supplier is located close to Yiwu, choose the Yiwu warehouse, as that will save on your logistics process down the line. So now you actually have a Chinese address and everything when you purchase something on Taobao 1688. For this order on Taobao, I'm going to be putting this address on the warehouse to Shenzhen as the receiving address. And you can simply copy the code here. When you go to Taobao before the final order, You can add a new address. And if you have the address saved to your clipboard, it will automatically recommend you how the address should be. So you don't have to do any work or read any Chinese to add the address. Something very important to note is that there is a member code per address. Make sure this member code is accurate. So if you see some member codes on my screens, don't use that one. It will send me the notification if you were to send the package with that member code. So use your member code that you have when you register for a kuaizi account to avoid any complications in the future. So as you can see, I've actually finished placing the order on Taobao, and now I have to wait for the product to actually arrive to the shipping warehouse, in which I'll receive a notification on WeChat. So I'll see you in a couple days.
3 days later.
So at this point, you should have gotten a WeChat notification that looks something like this. You can simply click on the notification and log into kuaizi to see a few pending packages on the bottom. Select to inspect the product and ship it accordingly. You can also write notes if you want to consolidate products or you need anything special when it comes to checking the products. For example, if it's like a collectible and you want to make sure that the seams are properly knitted or something like that, you can tell them to do that there. I recommend you do everything in Chinese. It just makes it easier. Just use Google Translate to communicate with them. Speaking of communicating with them, you can add their WeChat. They have an actual customer service WeChat that I'll just put it up here somewhere, where you can actually contact them directly about your issue if you need to contact a human representative. You also want to select the address you want to ship this product to. Now, earlier on, you should have already put this address, but in the event you haven't, you can always add it here. If you're getting value so far, please consider subscribing to my channel for more tips about sourcing goods from China for your e-commerce business, and smash that like button to help with the YouTube algorithm. Now you have to wait for kuaizi to inspect the goods and give pricing for the goods to be shipped to your final destination. After everything has been inspected and packed, again, you should get a WeChat notification in which you can check right here. At this point, you should get options for shipping. Now, depending on what kind of products you're shipping, whether they're branded, non-branded, whatever, you will have different shipping methods. And you can select the ones that are most economical to you. So if you want really quick, expect it to be more expensive. If you want not as fast, but the product still gets there and is cheaper, you will probably get a cheaper option. You can always consult with the kuaizi customer service for this. Now you can make the payments 4 ways. You can pay using your balance, you can pay with a PayPal account, or directly from WeChat and Alipay. After you have made the payment on the kuaizi platform, you should get a notification and updates on your order, specifically a tracking number, and there you go, you're done. So you can see how easy this can be to ship your products from China without even touching the item and shipping it overseas. So if you want to go deeper into getting a WeChat account to get this started, you can watch this video right here.